Simon, at this point, we wind up the podcast with a couple of quizzes. First up, this week in history.
All right, Dan Barrett, this is putting your knowledge to the test. April 21, 1986. Which tabloid TV host opens Al Capone's vault on live TV and finds nothing except some huge ratings, but nothing else?
Look, I know this one. It's one of those great TV moments. This is Geraldo Rivera.
It is Geraldo Rivera. The vault was located in the old Lexington Hotel on Michigan Avenue in Chicago. Tens of millions of people tuned in to see what, if anything, the gangster left in his vault. There was nothing. It was largely empty, just a lot of dust and cobwebs. Good television. April 23.
I'm not sure if it was good TV. What were they expecting would be in there? It's crazy. There'd be a couple of documents.
There was legend that there was whiskey and artwork, and they were going to open it up, and it was going to be like Tutankhamun's tomb. But in the end, it was literally just dust and cobwebs and a few old chairs and stuff like that. But that's about it. April 23, 2005. What is significant about a YouTube video called "Meet Me at the Zoo" or "Me at the Zoo" by Jawad Karim?
Okay, so it's 2005, so this is right at the dawn of YouTube. Okay, so this is going to be either one of two things. Either it's just the first YouTube video that's uploaded, but I'm going to take a guess, and this might be just trivia in the back of my head somewhere, but I reckon this is the first person who's uploaded a video that wasn't part of the YouTube team. It's just the first outsider, everyday person that uploaded a video.
You sort of got it right. It was the first YouTube video uploaded, but the gentleman, Jawad Karim, is a YouTube co-founder. It's an 18-second video that features him at the San Diego Zoo standing in front of a bunch of elephants, and he says, all right, so here we are in front of the elephants. It's a fairly low-quality video, and it was posted on YouTube a month before the platform's public beta launch in May of 2005, and then the website officially launched in November of that year. But yes, it was the first video uploaded to YouTube.
Okay. Well, yeah, I should have just gotten the first video instead of trying to get clever.
Good answer. Yeah. All right, and I know you love your 90s supermodels. April 24, 2010 saw the debut of the documentary No Woman, No Cry, which was directed by which 90s supermodel?
Look, I don't know. I'm going to say it's Naomi Campbell, but I don't really know if that's anywhere true.
That's what my wife said. Why does everyone think Naomi Campbell directed movies? No, it was directed by Christy Turlington under the name Turlington hyphen Burns, because she is and has for a long time been the partner of your man Edward Burns, and he produced this documentary about medical problems during pregnancy and how very simple government support could change all that. But No Woman, No Cry is available on YouTube, and it's available to rent as well. So, Christy Turlington, probably my favourite. She wasn't at the time. I was certainly an Elle Macpherson guy, but Christy Turlington is, as they all were, beautiful women and a very talented filmmaker.
I think it's just disappointing that she married Ed Burns and not Ken Burns.
Oh, Mr. Burns.
Oh. Shall we do the birthday quiz?
Let's roll straight into the birthday quiz.
No, not happy birthday. No, not that. Please, no, not happy birthday.
All right, Dan Barrett, this is, I don't know, this could be an easy one for you. Let's see how we go. April 21, 1970, funny man Rob Riggle. I'm a fan. Are you a fan? You're a fan, aren't you? Funny guy.
Yeah, sure.
April 22.
Actually,
April 22.
I've got mixed opinions. But anyway,
he does some good things and some bad things. April 22, 1937. The Greek man Jack Nicholson. That's as good as my impersonation gets. April 24, 1955. Funny man actor Michael O'Keefe, who's gone on to a great career with doing character work. And April 27, 1976. The lovely actress Sally Hawkins. Now, what could those four individuals, and if you have a look at the bit of artwork that I have here in our running sheet and that I do put up on our Facebook page, you'll get some idea of what this might be, but I do need the connections.
Okay, so look, here's two things. First of all, there's the answer I'm going to give, and then there's the correct answer. So the answer that you're looking for is going to be something to do with golf, but I can't really place all of them. But obviously you got Michael O'Keefe, his biggest role was from Caddyshack. Okay, obviously golf, and then Rob Riggle hosted the mini golf competition program, and Jack Nicholson's a famous golfer. Like, he loves playing golf, not like, the other Nicholson, but, I think he enjoys a hit around the green. I don't know what movies he's been in where he's played golf, but I'm sure there's probably something. And Sally Hawkins, I can't connect to golf at all. I have no idea whatsoever. But the answer I want to give Simon is that they've all appeared opposite or as dogs.
You're going to have to back that up, my friend.
Okay, so Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water, I seem to remember a lovable little dog running around in that one. Rob Riggle, I believe, was one of the actors in Strays. I don't know who he played because I never saw that movie, but I know he's in that. Jack Nicholson performed opposite that dog from As Good as It Gets. And Michael O'Keefe, I'm sure, has appeared opposite a dog at some point. Michael O'Keefe I only really know from two things. One, from being in Caddyshack, and two, from playing the ex-husband of Jackie on Roseanne for a couple of seasons.
That's exactly right. All right, let me clean this up. You were right the first time. It is all to do with the great game of golf, or as one famous quip called it, a good walk spoiled. Yes, Rob Riggle did host the golf-themed game show Holy Moly. I'm going to skip over Jack Nicholson for a second. Michael O'Keefe starred opposite that all-star comedy cast as Danny Noonan in Caddyshack. Sally Hawkins played Jean Flitcroft, who was the wife of Maurice Flitcroft, who was played by Mark Rylance in the film... what was the name of that film where he was the terrible golfer who got into the... I can't remember that.
You're telling a story, dude.
Yeah, okay. So it was out a couple of years ago, and I hated it. It was in my 5 worst films of the year list, so I'm not going to mention the name. But she was in that. And let's go back to Jack Nicholson. Yes, you're right. He is an avid golfer, and for many years was in charity tournaments and that sort of thing. But he's most famous for taking a golf club to the car of one Robert Blank. They had a road rage incident, and... when Jack Nicholson was 56 years old, he caught up with this gentleman at a red light and started beating the hell out of his car using a golf club to bash the roof and the windshield in. So Jack Nicholson has a long history with golf and golf club, but not always in a good way. So yeah, you're right. This week's birthday quiz is all about the great game of golf.